Hey, what's up, everyone? This is me, Dre. I want to talk about some bullshit that's going on with the NFL. Now, you have former Cowboys defensive end Greg Hardy, 2014, beats up his girlfriend, is sentenced to a 10-month suspension. He appeals, gets suspended for 4 games, but he's damaged goods. You have Ray Rice, running back for the Baltimore Ravens, caught on video slapping his then fiancée in an elevator, knocking her cold out and dragging her out of the elevator. He gets suspended for an entire season, but he wins an appeal. At the same time, he's considered damaged goods. He's still unemployed. And most recently, you have Josh Brown, kicker for the New York Giants, admitted to have been abusing his wife for the past couple of years. The owners of the Giants knew about this. The organization stands behind him. He gets put on the commissioner's exemption list. He's suspended for 1 game, which they're playing in London right now, and he's not attending. 3 men. 3 men who have abused a woman. 2 of them without a job. 1 of them just got a contract extension and is on the commissioner's exemption list. What's the difference? Oh, it's easy. It's easy. Hardy and Rice are black. Josh Brown is white. Now, to some, you might be, I don't know what to say. We all know what to say. This is some straight up bullshit. So what you're trying to tell me is you can be put on the commissioner's exemption list for having a known history of abusing your wife, but if you're another player, a black player, and I'm just going to go out and say that, and you slap your woman around, you're basically damaged goods, you're banned from the NFL, unemployable, no one wants to hire you no matter what skill level you have. That's pretty fucked up. Not to diminish anything for a kicker, because kickers are important, but we all see there's a difference between black and white. You beat a woman and you're not penalized the same way because you're a white kicker as opposed to a running back who's black or a defensive end who's black. That's the double standard of the NFL. That's the double standard of the fans. Because when the stories came out, Ray Rice and Greg Hardy, they were demonized. You go to social media and people had all kinds of negativity, and that's understandable. But when you look at Josh Brown, there's some backlash. But then you have the backing of his team members like Victor Cruz. Now, Victor Cruz, he's basically saying, I'm going to stand behind my man, going to give him my full support. This is the same Victor Cruz that had the nerve, the audacity to speak out against Colin Kaepernick for speaking out against police brutality and racial injustice. But it's okay to slap the fuck out of a woman. But when black people are dying and they're unarmed and they're being killed by the police, all of a sudden, a black man that's silently protesting by taking a knee and not putting his hand on his heart during the anthem, all of a sudden that's bad. But shooting black people and protesting against that, that's the worst shit in America. That's un-American. That's not patriotic. Then you have Ben Roethlisberger. And you know this motherfucker has no reason to open his mouth. None whatsoever. Accused of rape 3 times. But all of a sudden, when Michael Vick was trying to get a job and he was a backup during the preseason a couple of seasons ago, all of a sudden, white people lost their collective minds. They didn't want a dog killer, but it's okay for a guy to go groping women just like Donald Trump. It's okay. And we all see how things are going with politics now. Just locker room talk for Donald Trump. So Ben Roethlisberger copping and feeling on a couple of women, it's okay. Because he didn't kill dogs. So we're going to give him a pass. So the point of this story is there is a double standard when it comes to black players and white players. Even with RG3, Robert Griffin III, all of a sudden he scrambles out of the pocket and people want to just lose their mind because he's running. You become a runner when you leave the pocket as a quarterback. You're open game to anyone to hit you on the defense. But all of a sudden, if Tom Brady or Eli Manning scrambles out of the pocket, oh, he's a competitor. So again, the double standard. But going back to this, domestic abuse is wrong. Putting your hands on a woman is wrong. But as an NFL player, when you cannot be hired by a team because of your actions as a black player, but you're getting a new contract and you put on the exemption list by the commissioner if you're a white player, that's some straight up bullshit. Anyway, if you like this video, hope that you like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to check me out on Facebook. Peace.